Yastva ihava adhyabhidmatir ahankrate stiryak prekshanaha sarvato abhivishanki arthavyasanasha chintaya arthavyayanasha chintaya parishushyaman hridaya vadano nivritim anavagato graha ivartam abhirakshati sachapi pretyatat utpadanotkarshana samrakshana shamala shamala graha shuchimukhe narake nipatati yatraha vittagraham papa purusham dharmaraja purusha vayaka iva sarvato angeshu sutraihi parivayanti.
One who in this world or this life is very proud of his wealth, always thinks, I am so rich, who can equal me? His vision is twisted and he is always afraid that someone will take his wealth. Indeed, he even suspects his superiors. His face and heart dry up at the thought of losing his wealth, and therefore he always looks like a wretched fiend. He is not in any way able to obtain actual happiness, and he does not know what it is to be free from anxiety. Because of the sinful things he does to earn money, augment his wealth, and protect it, he is put into the hell called Suchi Mukha, where the officials of Yamaraja punish him by stitching thread through his entire body like weavers manufacturing clothes. Oh my God! Oh. Wow! Right? So we have to be very careful, If you have money, you should always use it in charity or give in charity to Krishna. Brahmanas naturally don't have anything, but the Kshatriyas and Vaishyas have, so they have to use it properly. And must earn properly also, not make too much profit also, Vaishyas. How many percent? 10 or 15%, right? Vaishyas should make from what they spend. Cannot be like now 1,000%, 2,000%.
Markup is 15%.
Markup is 15%. That's what they say. You never know. So Prabhupada writes there in the middle of the first, somewhere around the middle, he says the Shudra mentality is causing great harm to modern civilization. A Shudra does not know how to use money to render transcendental loving service to the Lord. Money is also called Lakshmi, and Lakshmi is always engaged in the service of Narayana. Wherever there is money, it must be engaged in the service of Lord Narayana. Everyone should use his money to spread the great transcendental movement of Krishna consciousness. If one does not spend money for this purpose but accumulates more than necessary, he will certainly become proud of the money he illegally possesses. The money actually belongs to Krishna, who says in Bhagavad Gita, Bhaktaram Yagetavisam Sarvaloka Maheshwara. I am the true enjoyer of the sacrifices and penances, and I am the owner of all the planets. Therefore, nothing belongs to anyone but Krishna. One who possesses more money than he needs should spend it for Krishna. Unless one does so, he will become puffed up because of his false possessions, and therefore he will be punished in the next life as described herein. Text 37.
Evam vidha naraka yamalaye shanti shatasaha sahasrasaha teshu sarveshu cha sarva eva dharma vartino ye kechit ihodita anudita chavani pate paryayane yena vishanti tataiva dharmanuvartina itaratra ihatu punarbhaveta ubhaya seshabhyam nivishanti.
My dear King Parikshit, in the province of Yamaraja there are hundreds and thousands of hellish planets. So he only spoke about some of them.
24,
26,
28. Some say 24.
21 or
21. Huh?
21 is said in the beginning, right?
24 or 26.
21 or 28.
24 or 28.
Okay, we can check later. The impious people I have mentioned.
What the number of this one?
The impious people I have mentioned, and also those I have not mentioned, must all enter these various planets according to the degree of their impiety. Those who are pious, however, enter other planetary systems, namely the planets of the demigods. Nevertheless, both the pious and impious are again brought to earth after the results of their pious or impious acts are exhausted. Okay, so you go through.
21, right? Ekavamshati.
We have settled.
Yes.
So how many did he speak of?
28. Oh, he spoke of 28.
28.
Yeah. He said either 21 or 28, but he speaks 28.
Okay.
So somebody counted?
Yeah, from the beginning. Text 38.
Thousands are there.
Yeah, unlimited.
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 A lot, hundreds and
The
thousands.
main categories he discussed.
Yeah, the main ones.
According to the degrees, it's different place.
So you think, oh, I escaped only. You don't think like that.
Mine is not there.
Yeah.
And somebody may qualify for more than one planet, right?
Yeah. You'll
They
be
might go
trans-
graduate.
Interplanetary travel. One finished, then
Poor
next.
thing, you know. You don't.
Like you could go on Europe tour, that tour, right?
Yeah, it is true, but sad though.
Planet hopping.
Yeah, text 38.
निवृत्ति लक्षण मार्ग आदाव एव व्याख्यातः एतावान् एवान्द कोश यश्चतुर्दशाद पुराणेषु विकल्पित उपगीयते यत्तद् भगवतो नारायणस्य साक्षान् महापुरुषस्य ताविष्टां रूपम् आत्ममाया गुणमायम् अनुवर्णितम् आदृतः पतति शृणोति श्रावयति स उपगेयं भगवतः परमात्मनो अग्राह्यम् अपि श्रद्धा भक्ति विशुद्ध बुद्धिर्वेदा.
In the beginning, the second and third cantos of Srimad Bhagavatam, I have already described how one can progress on the path of liberation. In the Puranas, the vast universal existence, which is like an egg divided into 14 parts, is described. This vast form is considered the external body of the Lord, created by his energy and qualities. It is generally called the Virat Rupa. If one reads the description of this external form of the Lord with great faith, or if one hears about it or explains it to others to propagate Bhagavata Dharma or Krishna consciousness, his faith and devotion in spiritual consciousness, Krishna consciousness, will gradually increase. Although developing this consciousness is very difficult, by this process one can purify himself and gradually come to an awareness of the Supreme Absolute Truth. Therefore it's good to go and preach. The more you preach, the more your faith will grow. You become strong. Text 39.
श्रुत्वा स्थूलं तथा सूक्ष्मं
स्थूलं तथा सूक्ष्मं
रूपं भगवतो यतिः स्थूले निर्जितमात्मानं शनैः सूक्ष्मं धियन्नयेत्.
One who is interested in liberation, who accepts a path of liberation and is not attracted to the path of conditional life, is called yati or a devotee. Such a person should first control his mind by thinking of the Virat Rupa, the gigantic universal form of the Lord, and then gradually think of the spiritual form of Krishna, Sachid Ananda Vigraha. After hearing of both forms, thus one's mind is fixed in samadhi. By devotional service one can then realize the spiritual form of the Lord, which is the destination of devotees. Thus his life becomes successful. So basically it means if you are new and it's very hard for you to understand that the Lord is form, then you meditate on the Virat Rupa. Then as you understand more and more, you meditate on the Bhagavan form. Okay? And then in the Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada says, one who desires liberation from such bondage should join the International Society for Krishna Consciousness and thus take advantage of the opportunity to hear Srimad Bhagavatam from devotees and also explain it to propagate Krishna consciousness. Very important. Prabhupada is giving blessings every now and then, you see. You may not think about it as blessing, but it is blessing. Read the Bhagavatam and preach. That's what he's saying. Text 40.
भूद्वीपवर्षशरिरद्रिनभः
समुद्रा
पातालदिन्नरकभागनलोकसंस्था गीता मया तव नृपाद्भुतमीश्वरस्य स्थूलं वपुः सकलजीवनिकाय धाम
My dear King, I have now described for you this planet, Earth, other planetary systems and their lands, varshas, rivers and mountains. I have also described the sky, the oceans, the lower planetary systems, the directions, the hellish planetary systems and the stars. These constitute the Virat Rupa, the gigantic material form of the Lord, on which all living entities repose. Thus I have explained the wonderful expense of the external body of the Lord. Thus end the Bhaktivedanta purports of the 5th canto, 26th chapter of Srimad Bhagavatam, entitled A Description of the Hellish Planet. Now there's a supplementary note written by Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada. It's called Gaudiya Bhashya. I want you all to go and read that. Alright? Please read. It's not that long. Before you sleep you can read that. Okay? Then later on if you have questions or any questions you want you can ask. I was thinking also that in in Asia the way they eat the monkey also, live monkeys they eat, So they have a table with a hole, So and they put the monkey inside under the table. It's like a box. So everyone will sit. So then they pull the board. So there's a hole there. So the monkey's head will come up. So then they close it. So the head cannot go. Then they will break the skull and they eat the brain like that.
When it is live.
And when it's alive like that. So that's how cruel these people are.
I heard this.
Yeah, it is like that. It is stopped now, but it still goes on underground. So that's why you find a lot of animals in Africa is going extinct, because in Asia, especially the Chinese, they like all those things. The horn of the rhinoceros, they think it's aphrodisiac, so all the horns get chopped. Tigers' paw, so all the tigers get cut off their paws. Tiger tooth for good luck, like that, yeah. So many,
Tiger tooth for
good luck, yeah.
China is a big deal.
It's a big thing,
Demand.
yeah.
For tiger.
Yeah. Ivory, the elephant's tusk is so much in demand, they pay 10 times more than the going rate, So thousands and thousands of elephants are dying. They say within the next 20 years it will go extinct. Elephant. So you better see if you want to see now.
Same thing with tiger also.
Tigers,
They are protecting. Now the animal activists are also very...
yeah, but money is sweeter than honey. Alright? Srila Prabhupada ki.